After 40 years, Beckett and PSA have changed their mind on star cards. Let's see what's happening in the star market and how it affects rookie cards in 86 Fleer.
All right, welcome back to the 80 Star Basketball channel. Today I want to look at the 1983 Star Master set that I have put together. I really like this set because it has some rare cards. It has rare bags. It has some corrected and error cards, and it's just really cool in my opinion for having the set. Starts off with a couple of these team sets had printing issues, so they were short printed, and it just all that kind of put together, and it's the first Star set. So I like this one a lot, and I'm going to go through and kind of talk about the key cards and which error cards and which corrected versions. So a little bit for the beginner and a little bit for the advanced. And you'll have to bear with my voice here. I got a little sick over the weekend, so it's still there. So the first thing, just kind of looking at, obviously you can tell on the page, is a Dr. J #1 card. This set had, and the first, mainly this one, but it just had notorious printing issues. So, there's the first set, and the first card starts off with a bang, and I think that's kind of cool. So I'm going to go through the set, and then after I'll look at the key cards that I have some graded over here, and I'll go through the key rookies I have graded. I also have one bag, and I'll show that and talk to it in a second. But just for people who haven't seen, the Star sets, are not familiar with them. They were issued obviously in the team bags, but they're, to me, just very, very beautiful design, very basic, borders kind of thing, with a little bit of change, obviously that around the Star, but I just think it's just solid, different colors for the teams. And just really cool design. Obviously the key card here, Magic, for the Lakers. And this is that's a Worthy's rookie card. And that's one of the key ones. I'm going to have to get that one in a higher grade. It's pretty nice. I have some things on it. It's probably grade around a 6 or a 7. So I might get that in. I just didn't do it this time. I also have an Ainge here. That's Danny Ainge's rookie card. And for the Lakers and the team sets, just really desirable sets. Again, short printed and cool, but kind of go through each one. But these sets were big. As far as the number, let me go in the back. Gosh, I didn't even kind of look. What are we at? 270, 275 is the set number 2. So a big set. Very comprehensive as far as, comparing it to 86 Fleer with 131 with a checklist kind of thing. So, this is cool stuff. So for the bird, my first one that I'll show is here. I have the bird graded right here. And I love this card. I absolutely love it because it's a short printed card of bird. It's early and, and just in the act of his form and his shot. So really like that card a lot. So I'll put that right up there. Now going into this, it gets interesting really quick with the Bucks, because if you look down here, there's actually 2 errors and 2 corrections in this set alone. And the first one is the Sidney Moncrief, and the Moncrief is actually numbered. If you'll see, it goes from 37 to 39. So the error is actually the Moncrief is the 39, and this one, and I just picked this up in this slab. I might crack it out, but it was the only one available at the time. This is the corrected version of 38, but this is actually a tougher one to get than the 39. So the error is more common. And, I didn't know that about it. And again, if anyone knows anything that I don't, please put it in the comments. It'd be great to, have down. The other, the main, but the very rare error and kind of, expensive one, but the hard one to get, much harder, is down here. You see the Bob Lanier and Marquez Johnson. And here you can see that they put obviously Bob Lanier with the wrong name. So, the Marquez Johnson error card. This is considered a very rare card to have. So, I think there's about total population count. I think there's a little under 30. And I picked this one. This one's really, really solid. Like I get the centering is off, but my gosh, it's just like the corners or everything is just dialed on this card. Other than that, so I really liked it. But just in the Bucks, those two problems, you need to pick up those two, to complete that. Then going on. Then it gets into the Dallas Mavericks, and this is probably I don't want to say the most famous team set. This one, even in the first Beckett, had a large, even for the commons, just a high dollar amount, was almost worth as much as the Jordan rookie card, and these were $45 for back then. I mean, it was just crazy to see the prices of these. The Mavericks, notorious printing issues. So this had a really hard time with printing. So there's less than 1,000 that were created, and don't know how many that are out there, but a lot of these went into collections because right from the get-go, basically everyone was saying, hey, the Mavericks are hard to get. So these kind of embedded themselves in the collections. And you have Mark Aguirre also has a lot of rookie cards. Mark Aguirre, Rolando Blackman, and I have a couple right here. We have the Derek Harper and Dale Ellis. We have not superstars by any means, but definitely semi-stars and all-stars. What's interesting about this also, and I also have an Elston Turner here graded. And what's interesting about this one also is that I asked Steve Taft, I said, what is the rarest Mavericks card? And I thought it was the Harper. Someone mentioned the Derek Harper as being very hard to get. And Steve Taft said, nope, Jay Vincent. Jay Vincent is the rarest Maverick card that there is. So there's a little tidbit for you straight from Steve Taft. And I was lucky enough to pick up one of the bags. This is, I love this. This is just one of those things when you get those rare items and it just goes in the heart of your collection and you're just happy about. That's what this is to me. So, I really like having the rare collectibles of Star. And it just makes just kind of cool as a centerpiece for the 83 set for me. So the Mavericks set. The last one actually just went. I saw there's an eBay sale for $1,600. It had a buy it now of $2,500 and $1,600. And I think that this is just very, very hot. Kind of the sales are just going up and up and up, or the prices, but they're very hard to pick up. So I'm keep my eye out constantly for any of the Mavericks. There's actually currently a team set that's up for $1,700 that I was kind of looking at. I'll show that in a later video. So then going on to the Knicks, and the Rockets, and kind of go a little faster through here. And then we get to the Pistons, and obviously remember the championship Pistons. We have a lot of the members here. That even make it to the end of the decade in '89. So, including this, the Zeke rookie. So, the Pistons has this bunch of Hall of Famers in this, and then going to this, we start with the Blazers and Drexler's rookie, and just again a lot of Hall of Fame rookie cards here, and going through the next, so his card would be right up here in the binder. And then got the Suns. As you can see, very comprehensive for the NBA. Terry Cummings rookie card. Those who don't know Terry Cummings, he was a heck of a player. I think actually there's a few, Ricky Pierce and Derek Smith before his knee injury. And these guys were really, really good players. So actually, this Clippers team set's kind of cool. But then we get down to Adrian Dantley. Remember him, All Star. He was a phenomenal scorer. As we get into the Jazz, and Mark Eaton, the big guy, and kind of getting into the Nets. Remember, Star was the company was located around New Jersey, so they basically would go to the Nets games. So there was a close vicinity. So a lot of the photographs, and Star was taken there. So Pacers, and then obviously a year earlier on the Bulls, but get to see the Bulls. Bulls team set, and we get to Denver. Dan Issel, Alex English, Kiki Vandeweghe, some really, really solid players here. Then we get to the Tom Chambers rookie card on the Sonics. And go through a little bit. Bullets, a little faster here. Bullets, Tom McMillan, great hair. Rick Mahorn. Yeah, there's the Rick Mahorn rookie. Huh? And then the Kings team set. This is the year right before before they went to Sacramento. So this was the last year of Kansas City Kings right here. And then we, the Cavaliers. And now we get into some more. Then we have George Gervin down there for the Spurs. And some of the variations right here. So we get to Mike Mitchell and Mark McNamara. These were these are actually the errors. The errors are much more common than I'm finding than the corrected version. That is not what I heard. People said that they were, or when I asked various groups, they were like, they're about even, but that's not what I found out. The corrected versions are harder to get from my experience, and actually that is them right there. So I picked those up. So those I'm going to get slabbed at some point, but those are actually the corrected versions. And again, generally find these around 60. I think I paid like 65 for each one, and that's all I could find. And there's one that on eBay that's same price or higher, about 120. So those were the ones that the only ones I could pick up. So those are the errors and corrected versions. And then get into the Warriors. Who we got here? We got Purvis Short. We got Larry Smith. And finish up with a bang. We're going to have the Neek rookie, and one of the cooler, definitely one of the cooler rookie cards in the set. So that's just really, really cool right there. So that's the entire set right there. Just wanted to talk about it and show it, and for anyone making the set, Doc Rivers rookie right there. Yeah, so it just definitely has some has errors and corrections. And if there's anything anyone knows about that I don't, go ahead and put it in the comments. But that's pretty much covering the set and the variations that you can get. So if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe, hit a comment or two, and let me know what you think of the set. And I'll see you at the next video.